Gold Coast, Australia. After the euphoria of a buzzer-beater semi-final win over New Zealand, there was a reality check for Canada on Sunday in the men's basketball gold medal game at the Commonwealth Games. The young Canadian side was thumped 87-47 by host Australia in a game where the outcome was never in doubt. The Boomers had beaten Canada 95-55 in the tournament opener for both teams. But Canada's progress throughout the competition was recognized going into the final. One Australian bookmaker had Canada as a 33.5-point underdog. Both teams were without their top talent. But while Australians fielded a team comprised of professionals from the domestic National Basketball League, Canada's squad was made up of university players. They're certainly an experienced group of veteran pros and I thought they showed it tonight. Canada coach Kirby Shep said of the Australians. Obviously very well coached for us, especially with our young guys, just a great experience. Playing Australia in a meaningful international game, it's a priceless experience for these young guys to have that. The medal was Canada's first in men's basketball at the Commonwealth Games. Canada did not enter a team at the Melbourne Games in 2006, the only other time basketball was on the program. It was also medal no. 82 for Canada at these games, 15 gold, 40 silver, 27 bronze, tying the Canadian total 4 years ago in Glasgow, Scotland. 3-2-1-6-3-4. Basketball will be on the program at the 2022 Games in Birmingham, England, but it will be the 3-on-3 variety. Sunday's game went south in the second quarter, when Canada, who trailed 20-10 after the first, was outscored 25-9. The Canadians missed their first 9 shots of the quarter as Australia went on a 14-0 run to increase a lead to 34-10 before a delighted crowd at the Gold Coast Convention and Exhibition Centre for the 11:30 a.m. start. Australia led 45-19 at halftime, out-rebounding the Canadians 30-10, including 10-1 in offensive rebounds. Canada shot 6 for 27 in the first 20 minutes with Ryerson's Emmanuel Teresa and University of British Columbia's Connor Morgan a combined 2 for 17. The Canadians showed some spark to start the third but normal service resumed and Australia led 63-29 going into the final quarter. Canada never led Sunday and shot just 27%, 17 of 63, 23%, 6 of 26, from three-point range. It was out-rebounded 56-31 and outscored 36-20 in the paint. Carlton's Muniz Tutu led Canada with 10 points. Chris Goulding had 11 for Australia, which had 7 players score 8 or more points. Mamadou Gueye, the University of Alberta product who sank the winning basket against New Zealand as time expired, was held scoreless and went to the locker room in the second half after a shoulder knock. "It didn't come out the way we wanted, but I think it's just a great learning experience for us," said Gueye, who reported his shoulder was fine after the match. He leaves with a silver medal and a priceless memory thanks to his long-range buzzer-beater Saturday, "The most important shot in my career," he said. "I'll always remember that." Morgan, held to 4 points on 1 of 9 shooting, also savored the game's experience. "The journey that I've been on with these guys in these 3 weeks here has kind of felt like a full season almost. We've come together and they're people that I'll call up the rest of my life," he said. "Even though we didn't win gold, I think the semi-final win was one of the craziest games of my life and it's one I'll remember for the rest of my life, and a dagger that won't soon be forgotten by New Zealand, either, as they were left stinging from a semi-final loss that the New Zealand Herald called an embarrassing defeat. Normally, a loss to Canada would not provoke shock. Canada are one of the best basketball nations in the world, but this particular iteration is not. With all their professional players unavailable, Canada selected a team of local collegiate players, from the likes of the University of Calgary," the newspaper reported. Australia won the women's gold on Saturday, defeating England 99-55 to cap an unbeaten run at the tournament. Canada lost 74-58 to New Zealand in the bronze medal match.